To be looking at some dots and spots, one of the items that have been added to the celebration. So let's flick over to the desktop and we will get started. So let's flick over. So we have more to celebrate, as I say, and this is being released, I think, for a couple of weeks now. And these are some items, it's a little bit different. These are some items that are actually in the annual catalogue. So these are things that you may have already or may not. Actually, that's in the mini catalogue. That's in the annual catalogue. But we're going to be looking at the Dots and Spots die. I just thought I'll just show you some different ways to use it, but also I wanted to incorporate some memories and more and some of the pre-cut images and things in the He's the Man. So I'll just show you He's the Man in the catalogue. So this is He's the Man, and there is lots and lots and lots. I was actually really blessed to get this for my one of my artisan projects. There's so much in here, but one of the things that I thought I'd share with you, and that is these. This is the designer series paper, which is got Cajun Cray, Sahara Sand, early espresso, etc. Some amazing things in there. Some ties and glasses, and Argyle for the man that likes the barbecue. As I say, there's lots and lots in here, but we're going to be focusing on these pre-cut die images. Now, I've actually popped some in here because I do. This was a Cindy Schuster tip, actually, to pop them in to one of these stamp containers because they do fall out and you don't want to lose them. Look at this cute little combi van, really cute, and there is lots in there to use. So combining, let me put that to one side, that with, I use the craft paper and I use the die and spots, the Dots and Spots die. I should show you that, seeing as that's the feature of the day. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Shani. Oh, lovely to see you, Shani. I know I changed times and it's obviously a bit more awkward for you. Good morning, Linda. Lovely to have you here. So Dots and Spots. Yes, when I first saw this, I will have to be perfectly honest, I thought to myself, oh, no, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother with that. I probably wouldn't use it. Well, I've actually had it and used it quite a bit. So perfect. So Father's Day is coming up soon, as you know, here in New Zealand and Australia. And it has, the stamp set for this one actually has some beautiful sentiments. It's perfect for the man and wishing you a happy Father's Day. So I have used the die cut elements of the hammer and the spanner, and that is like one of the pegboards in their workroom and used to hang up all their tools, and I just thought that was perfect. These are the die using the dies. So using it as a background and actually using it as an element like a pegboard is one way to use that. And the next one I have got, now I'm just going to finish off a little bit. I did a bit already. I have used some sweet sorbet, and I have given this a really good, actually I'm hoping this works with the ink a little bit dry. I usually do it straight away, but I'll give it a good covering. And this is just covering some basic white cardstock with ink, and then I have die cut the Dots and Spots. Oh, you've been in remote. Oh my God, in 2020, I know. So many people are going away, aren't they, with trips that they booked a long time ago. So jealous. I hope you had a lovely time way up there. no internet, I assume. Love the pegboard. Oh, thank you. Hi Joanna from Bradenton. Like that name. So I'm going to use this as a stencil. So I'm going to pop that over the top, and I'm just going to get one of our spritzers full of water, and I'm going to give it a good spritz, and then I'm going to lift it up, and as it dries, I'll show you what happens. Probably not as bright as this. This is a different colour, but as it dries, the spots come up, and you get a spotty background. Now you can do it with this one. Actually, it's coming up. This one will be a bit more softer, a bit more delicate, but it will dry to a bit darker than that. And what I have used is now I'll find the page for you. I'm trying to be very good here and make sure I give you all the names. Hi Amanda, thanks for joining. I decided to use these Santa's Delivery Memories and More. Santa's Express it's called, and this is in the mini catalogue. And you get, I'll just show you. Now I don't really do scrapbooking or anything like that. So I tend to use these for my card making and that sort of thing. Now, there is some pre-die cut images which you can peel off. Now, there's some of these large images here. There's some transparency, a couple of transparent ones. Oh, here's the rest, which are perfect for just overlay. You can just pop that on top, merry and bright. And so you have the large ones, and that's some more stickers. And then, of course, they also have things on the reverse. There's the train. And then you have these. That's what I was going to show you. So I'm going to take out one of these. I'll do it while it's in there, actually, just to show you. These are wooden, and they just pop out. Well, no, not wood, really. I think they'd be ply, something like that. So I coloured these. This is shaded spruce. So I've just gone with the fat end of the Stampin' Blend and coloured this. I'm going to have to hope I want to use this for green, I guess. Now I've done it green for this one. So with those pieces in there too, they also have areas for note writing. If you are a journal keeper or someone like that, obviously you can add your own comments and sentiments and pictures. I quite like this one, though it doesn't actually snow in New Zealand for Christmas, but I do like that imagery on that one. And I like the trees because they have a bit of the pink in them. And then I just wanted to share something with you that you may not know. With the pearlized enamel effects, you can use them as a bit of a watercolour or a bit of not watercolour, to pearlize something. I guess that's the right word. And I've just got a damp brush. I'm not going to add a lot of water. I'm just going to make sure my brush is a little bit damp. And then you can come in and you can add. It spreads very easily when you just add a little bit. It spreads all right on its own as well. But if you add some of this, it gives it that shimmery, pearlized look on that chipboard. That's the name, chipboard. So a fantastic way to add a bit of, I'll show you what it's like on the project, I should say. So I have used the Merry Christmas, coloured that with the shaded spruce and added the enamel onto that and let it dry. It's when it dries you can really see. And I've used the dots as well. Now, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to dry, and the thing is to be extremely careful until it's dry. If you're someone that's making a card and wanting to send it straight away, it probably wouldn't work for you, and I'm always knocking them myself, I must admit. The other thing you can do, and I'll quickly show you, you can, if you want to add them dry and wait, this works really, really well. You can add them, I should use another colour actually, I'll use another colour. I'll use the silvery black, this is black. You add them to your glue dot like so, and then when that dries, you just peel it off and it's got a sticky back straight away. So really, really handy if you're not someone that trusts yourself to be able to put it on a card and not sponge it. I find that very useful. Okay, so that is the Santa Express. Oh, so many gorgeous, look at that. Petal pink. I love pink for Christmas. Pink and blue, I must admit. I do like alternative colours for Christmas. So much in there. Right. And there is also, see how that we've left that, see how the dots are now really popping as it dries. This one on here, it's subtle, but it's still there. It's just a nice subtle background with the dots. Okay. One more. So we also have in the catalogue, let me find them for you, the Memories and More. So I don't know if you've looked at these and thought, oh, well, I don't actually do memory keeping or anything like that. Well, they are fantastic for this sort of card making. So these are the Memories and More. They're on page 136, and this has so much in it. It has so much. So I'll just show you some of these. This is, I'm using some of the words from this. This is just on one of the large card bases and has all sorts of, upside down, all sorts of little sentiments. And I've just cut one out. I've used that, obviously. But these are in two sizes. Use that one. You've got the smaller one, which if you use the pocket Memories and More book, then you can use these and that. So this has got the year and a date and event. I quite like that sort of thing, a bit of journaling. So there's two sides on everything. And I made a card with some of the, like this is perfect to make a little card with, just using that gorgeous sentiment. Everything is possible, even the impossible. So, hi Paula, lovely to see you. Well, lovely to have you here. Seeing as I shouldn't really say I see you because I can't actually see anybody, but lovely to have you here. And these are the large ones. So once again, fantastic for journaling, tracking, all those sorts of things. You've got more imagery, and these are stickies that come out, and I should turn them up the right way really. Helps to read, doesn't it? So lots and lots of different options in here. She believed she could, so she did. Isn't that fantastic? So the last thing I want, obviously you can create backgrounds with this, dots and spots. You can do just about anything, but you can die cut shapes as well. So this has been pre-cut and on the paper pie and die cut out. Now I have a basic card white here. And this is one of the circles from, so all of this except for this cardstock is from the Memories and More. And I just thought we'd do something, and this sort of adds a bit of texture. Right, let me get my glue. Okay, yeah, you know what I mean, yes. You can see me, or you can see my hands. Okay. So just basic black, first matte, and then just white. I did look at actually adding a bit of texture to the white, which I often like to do, but I thought it was a little bit too much because I had lots of sort of texture and patterns going on with this. But I have cut some of these as you can see, and I'm just adding them. This is one of the small ones. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Isn't that amazing? Just love some of the things that are written on this. You can make a card just with that as the focal point. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there. And once again, I've chopped this down. Doop. And just going to put that one there. I'm going to use the strip here from here that just peels off, and I'm going to just add that along there. Yeah. Okay, so this is just the dots and spots in a rectangle. So what I'm doing here really is using lots of different shapes with the dots and spots. So even though you're focusing on the circle, I've added some rectangles and squares and things like that to this card. Okay, and I'm going to pop this on the black. That really makes the spots stand out. There you go. So as I was saying in my description, using all these elements in these Memories and More kits, or the pre-die cut, like in the He's the Man. I made that Father's Day card super quick. If you like quick and easy cards, then absolutely perfect for you. This sort of thing. Oops. I mean, I'm just showing you three sort of things that I'm sure there is a lot more you can do, but it's, as I say, you can use one as a stencil. You can use it to be die cut, or you can use it as an actual item like the pegboard. And it is free with a qualifying purchase with celebration at the moment. What could be better? Okay, so just looking to see I've got everything straight because I'm not very good at that. I'm just going to use the linen thread here, and I'm going to just tie a bow. I love linen thread. It's my favourite. And where are my ribbon scissors gone? Oh, there. Right, I need a glue dot. Just reaching over there. Okay. So this is mint macaroon, and I have got for the saying for this, make your own magic. I think that's pretty cool. So I've just picked one of the sayings off the. Oops, I'm going to use actually these. I forget about these. The foam adhesive strips, perfect when you're adding something skinny like this. So I do tend to try and use up every part of my dimensional packs. So I usually just cut the strip down the side. Okay. Just going to leave a gap in the middle for the knot in the bow. Does it hesitate? It shouldn't be hesitating. Mind you, I don't know if you can hear out there, we've got another terrible storm happening. Wind and rain, it's just ghastly. I've got my nieces coming from Brisbane tomorrow. They're not going to be very impressed with this weather, that's for sure. They're going to freeze. Hi, Gina, coming in late. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so just trim that down a little bit. And then, of course, we've got to add some bling. So I'm just using these. I thought I'd use this colour, seeing as that is in the right. I'll use this. These are in colour opal rounds, 221 to 223, and they're quite pretty actually. They've got a real sparkle to them. And one more, if I can get it. Put that one there. There you go, and then you have something just a little bit different, adding texture to a quick and easy card. I've done one in the pale papaya as well, just to show you the difference, and I've kept the background a bit more subtle, but those are the two, just using the Memories and More. And these are using the Santa Express Memories and More, using that as a stencil. Let's see the one that's dry. Using that as a stencil. You have to give, just a little tip, you have to give that a really good ink up to get a good effect with the water blast. And then using it as a pegboard for your Father's Day card. So I hope I've shared something in there that gives you some inspiration. And if you haven't already got the Dots and Spots stencil, I would highly recommend it. It is super versatile and actually is fantastic to have in your stash. So thanks so much everybody for joining me far and wide, and I hope, Sylvia, I'm not hesitating for everybody. Hopefully it's nice and smooth and plain sailing. So take care everybody, and I hope to see you all again next week. Bye.